Hey there, it's Gary Rocha here, and now that we're in a new year, I just want to give you a quick market update and what my predictions are as to what will happen in the real estate market here in California, specifically Orange County, California, here this coming year in 2023. As an active real estate agent for over 8 years, I've been involved in hundreds of transactions and helped clients buy and sell and all the above. So I've been keeping an eye on the market and where it's headed and where it might be going. Now, I come to you with what you might not expect. I come to you with good news as to what will be coming for 2023. And why is it good news? Well, most of the things that you see when you look online, I'm sure if you've done any research at all, is very bad news, is very scary and negative. It's very doom and gloom. And the reality is, I clicked on a lot of those videos and watch them for you, so you don't have to go through them all. You can if you want to, but honestly, most of those are just clickbait. Almost all of those are just clickbait, because as I listen to the content of these people who have 60,000 subscribers, 80,000 subscribers, I mean, they have a lot of people. They've been doing this for a long time, and still they're using clickbait to get you to watch their video so that they can give you the information I'm about to give you. So I'm not going to lead in with a headline. That's misleading. That's scary. It's literally what the news does a lot when it just wants to present bad news so that you're going to watch it because people are drawn to bad news for some reason. Well, the reality is, I don't think it's as scary. The people who I've watched for several hours don't think it's as scary as their headlines say, or is that people who are just sort of talking and just saying, hey, did you hear what do you think is going on in the market and this and that. So the reality is this: when you strip it down, most of these predictions are that 2023 will bring about a 3 to 5% correction. Some markets might not even go down at all, is what a lot of these headlines, and when you look into them, are actually saying. News sources, real estate sources, and even the YouTube people who are talking about what they've read and researched. So that's good news. Some are saying it might be a correction as much as 10 to 15%, which is it's somewhat significant, but it's not so catastrophic. It was something like 33%. It was like a 33% drop in house prices in 2008 when the big recession the Great Recession happened, and that was significant, and people felt that all over. Totally different reasons. Now here's the other thing. If you're thinking, well, wait a minute, look at Ukraine though. There's a potential war that could break out. Look at what's going on with the Congress. Look what's going on with the presidency. Those things honestly have always been at work and always at play. You're just now paying attention to it. Maybe you were before, but most people are now paying attention to those factors and variables and things that actually do impact the overall housing market. But they've always been at play, and major catastrophic events like a world war or some crazy war we get drawn into, or some catastrophic market collapse, that's always a possibility. And if that is what's stopping you from wanting to move forward on buying or selling, then to me, that's not a good reason to not move forward with your life, because that's sort of living in a bit of fear, because fear is what's getting pushed, because people listen to fear, people click on fear, people want to see fear-based things for some reason. It makes us dig into it. So yes, it's a reality that some catastrophic event could happen, like a war, like another pandemic, like something like that, but that could always happen. So do we stop living our lives? Do we stop pushing forward in the things that we want to do? So when it comes to buying or selling, the reality is, if you're a buyer, are you happy? If you're going to buy, here's what you need to think about. Will I be happy in this place that I want to move to? Will I love this? Will my kids, be happy? Will my, spouse, significant other, if you're single, whatever, will I be happy in this place, in this location, working, living, playing in this area? Do I want this change for my life, or do I want to wait for the bottom to hit, the bottom of the real estate market to happen? Well, that bottom may not ever come, and you might miss years of living in a place that you want to live if you're trying to time this market, because never before really for the average home buyer hasn't been about timing the market to hit the bottom. That's how stock traders think. They wait for the bottom, they time things, they watch, meticulously analytics, but they're investors who are looking at bottoms, But if you're a regular person who wants to live somewhere, work somewhere, have your kids grow up somewhere, build memories in a place, and you're waiting for the bottom to hit, all these predictions from Redfin, Zillow, these other YouTube people that I'm watching who have seen and scoured, the internet looking at information, they're basically saying there's a correction that's happening. So sellers aren't really dying to sell as bad because they don't want to drop their prices, and they have a lot of equity, and they don't have to drop at the rate that or the price to where buyers kind of want it to be, and buyers are waiting. Buyers aren't just jumping in and just buying things at these high prices anymore, they're pulling back. So it's a bit of a stalemate where people are not really selling, people are not really buying, so the prices are sort of flatlining. But until sellers sell at reduced prices, you won't see an overall market reduction. Prices don't come down until you sell, and sellers don't have to sell, and sellers don't really want to sell at a super reduced price, and they're not going to, and they don't have to, so they're not going to. So there's a lot of factors at play. I don't want to get into all the factors. Just simply want to put it, simply say that more than likely you're going to see either a flat line or a small correction in most markets across the country, but specifically in Orange County, California, I don't see those prices going down very much at all. I mean, it's still very much a booming environment. There's people who just want to be here, who love being here, who are waiting to be here. It's more than likely not going to crash in Orange County, so you're not going to get this deep discounted price on the home that you're waiting for. I saw one report that said there's like 13, if you look at houses on the market that are in all of Orange County that are like either a short sale or a foreclosure type of sale, 13 in the entire county or something like that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it was very low. So there's not this wave like 2008 where you're waiting for this amazing opportunity. Now, can you find an amazing opportunity? Can you find a great deal? Sure, you can. It does help to have an experienced real estate agent helping you out, who knows the market, who's been in the trenches, who kind of knows the psychology of it. I know that. I've been in the trenches many, many times. I can definitely help you if you want to look into something, build a scenario that works for you. Now, if you're a seller and you're thinking, well, maybe I should sell because the market is dropping like crazy. Well, I just said, and I do believe this, I don't think you should sell out of fear. I don't think you need to worry, well, I'm going to lose 50% of my house value. It's not a stock. It's not a stock. It's not a stock portfolio where you can literally overnight just have it tank into nothing. That's not generally how real estate works. So it's a much safer, more stable, for many different factors, which I don't want to get into at all. I can, if you want to message me, I can tell you why I believe that and why I feel that, because I absolutely do feel that you shouldn't do fear selling right now. So if you're going to sell, it should be because you want to move into a different location. Maybe you want to change, you want to move out of state, you want a bigger house, you want to downsize. This is normal real estate environment that we're entering into. These are more normal reasons that people would sell. So if you do want to sell, I've sold dozens and dozens and dozens of properties of all different price points. I understand the psychology of it. I could definitely help you with that. So reach out to me and I can help you. But other than that, I wouldn't just be selling out of fear. I wouldn't be selling because, the market is going to tank or whatever. So just hang out. If you like your place and you like your interest rate and, and you're thinking, well, I want to lateral over to another property, but the interest rates are high. Well, you're right. They are high and they're probably going to stay high. Many reports say that the interest rates will maybe come up a little and then start to come down potentially a little bit to like the 6 to 6.5% range near the end of 2023. So that will help you in your monthly payment, but it's still not going to be as low as like the 3%, 3.25% that it was, a couple years ago. So in my mind, in my estimation, 2023 is good news because it's a more normal market and it's not, and the real estate market is not going to collapse in a catastrophic level where these foreclosures and people are just out of their homes, and I don't foresee that happening. I don't think that's going to happen. I really think it's going to be more stable, more normalized. There'll be slight price reductions. There'll be normal negotiations where your real estate agent can help you with the negotiating part of it, and you team up. Like, that's the way I do it. I always team up with my clients. I don't want to just tell them what they need to do or have them just tell me what to do. We talk together. We come up with solutions together, because most of you are very insightful when it comes down to it, because it's your livelihood on the line here. It's your future on the line, and that's how I see it. So I take it seriously, and because I know that all my clients always take it seriously. So to sum things up, in my opinion, the good news for 2023 is that a market correction is upon us. It's already started, but a major catastrophe and 50% reductions is extremely unlikely. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. Hope you liked what you saw today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to see all my future videos. And until then, you have a great day.